Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Inscryption. We're going to play with the Waterborne deck. Let's see. Hey, Harrison, welcome. How you doing today? Welcome to the stream, Harrison. OS. Harrison's operating system. I don't want the candle. But we have to get to 70 challenge points. I think I liked the totem fights. They weren't that bad. I'm beginning not to like tip scales, though. That 1 damage matters, because there's a lot of fights where it's like, okay, I can block 2 damage over 2 turns. That means I'll take 4 and I'll be on 1. Having 1 damage on your side of the scale, I mean, that is 20% of your health. Regulars instead of rares. I mean, Child 13, Mantis God. We never played Child 13 on the last run. But Mantis God, great card. EG Rack, I guess you can get that whether or not it's a regular or a rare. I think I still want rares. So we'll turn on expensive pelts. We need 30 more. Oh, God. You may not reroll card choices. We still need 15. I guess we could have more difficult, but it's more difficult totem fights on bosses and regular fights. We could just put on 1 life. Turn off the regular battles replaced with totem fights. Turn on 1 damage on the scale. Turn off boss totems. So instead of having totem fights, we just have 1 life. That seems dangerous. 1 life with 1 HP down on my side of the field. Or what if we just do this? Totem fight, 1 life. We've already done those ones before. And then give me 3 items max. There you go. I don't want harder fights, and I don't want limited to 1 life. And I want rares. Although, admittedly, the rares don't help you early. You know, the rares will help you after you defeat the first boss, of course. So what is this? This is Waterborne. Submerges on the opponent's turn. This Waterborne is the exact same, but it's instead of a fin, a tentacle. I gotcha. So we never... Okay, the Kingfishers hit face, Great Kraken hits enemies directly. That's the difference here. Okay, I mean, this will be an interesting build. I don't really go for Waterborne that much. We need Field Mice and Raven Egg. Keep that in mind. Field Mice and Raven Egg. You know what I like? I love seeing a unit meld very early here. I like the ability to get a card that has good stats and then adding it to something else. Like if we could put on a Wolf Cub onto a Kingfisher, man, that would be awesome. No, we can't. But we could put Wolf, like Kingfisher on a wolf or something, and then it will attack face. Maybe not the best. Ant Queen, we could get an ant. Not amazing. Mirror, if an enemy doesn't attack, then this is useless. So I'm not a big fan of that. I think wolf is too expensive. I do like a black goat for the worthy sacrifice. We could get 2 ants, I suppose. Adder is really tempting on the Kraken, so that we don't do damage, but it instantly kills anything that it hits. That's pretty okay. So I think that's a take, and then that's a merge. After that, maybe a black goat, start going more expensive cards, potentially. We could also go for like a wolf, and then we have 1 more damage dealing card in the deck. Something that can actually hit pretty tough. which I'm not against the idea of, but Black Goat is more of a combo play, which I like the sound of. So let's go for the Black Goat. We don't have expensive cards, but we can add expensive cards. Incomplete Totem, upgrade, or merge. I'm gonna go for the merge. We do have to be careful of porcupines because they will kill my Kraken, but you know, just be careful, forehead. We could also put the Kraken on the adder, but this is cheaper. So let's see what happens. If we can keep hitting to face enough that, you know, we do more damage than the enemy, we can stay alive. Otherwise, this might be a little tough. Let's see. They block flying, so we will be able to kill the enemies, at least. One of them is a porcupine. They do 1 damage. So this is a Kingfisher on the side. We will kill a coyote. Porcupine's gonna hit face. What was the other card in the deck? A goat? I guess we can just throw a squirrel in front of the porcupine. I'm gonna get the other Kingfisher out right now. So we're ahead. I expect there to be another porcupine or something. Maybe not. It is also, you know, let's just kill you. It is also possible that we could just have like a wolf come out in like a turn and then all of a sudden we can't do any damage, but I guess we can always just throw squirrels in front of him. That works. And I might want to try to use the pliers just to get him out of the deck. Because if we get rid of the pliers, then we have a better chance of getting a better replacement item. So close your eyes, close your ears. Oh, I hate that. Oh, I didn't do any damage. That was stupid. Whoops, my bad. Could have done that differently. That's fine, that's fine. Adder, Skink, Grizzly. Now, Grizzly is just like the high damage card that I think we need in the deck, and it synergizes with the goat. We'll take the Grizzly. I don't even think I want to sack anything, but I think we have to. So we'll make the Grizzly fly. I mean, you know, when in Rome, right? It's a sick Grizzly. Time to bottom deck the Black Goat. We only have 1 card we don't draw on turn 1. There you go. There it is. Also, hey, we drew the Grizzly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did he get a turn? Was it because I rang the bell in the previous fight? They got an extra turn for free? That's hilarious. Well, let's get our Grizzly out since we did draw the Black Goat on turn 2. But this is kind of the play we're hoping for. Well, that was funny. You're not overkilled yet, so I will pass. Or I could kill you. It's gonna kill you? And I think I can, yeah, you moved, which is great. Still get the Kingfisher out. We do need more cards, because this is the Trapper. No, sorry, this is the Prospector, right? He's gonna kill my units when we enter phase 2, so we gotta keep something that can actually kill him. I'm going card cost and try to get a 3 cost. I like a Great White. We have a, I mean, it fits the synergy, right? Everything just goes under the water and can't be hit. Oh, triple blood sacrifice. Something happened to the Kraken? I wasn't paying attention. He's still there. Because that synergizes with the grizzly. But triple blood could allow me to get, you know, like a bird, triple blood, and then I play kingfisher, and then I have great white. So I think we'll go triple blood, because that's a solid synergy if you can make it work. Oh, and I love this path. We'll complete a tentacle, or not a tentacle, we'll complete a totem. Well, this is similar to what we had before. That'll kill you. Yeah, the squirrel head, I mean, that's how I won my game of Inscryption Act 1, is I had the squirrel head of triple sacrifice, and it was awesome. Gotta put you over there. So that evens the damage until we draw something else. Kinda need to kill you. Goodbye, Great Kraken. We'll do 4, we'll take 3. Oh, you didn't die to spikes. Also, what? He did turn into a tentacle creature. What the heck? Yeah, that's surprising. Well, we're not dying. We're taking 2, but I need a card in hand to make this do damage. That's funny. So here's the question. Will it stay this tentacle? Will it change to something else? I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, it doesn't even go under the water anymore. It just stays with whatever it is. So, that's interesting. I don't know how good that is, but it is certainly interesting. So, not as good as I thought it would be. Yeah, I think we want to do a totem and then do a merge. We're keeping our deck nice and thin, which is good. Second Great White? They're pretty good. But right now we are, you know, summoning the Great White or the Grizzly for a goat, and they're both functionally similar. I guess the Grizzly is a little bit better. It hits face, Great White doesn't. We could... Man, I forgot that I took the clover. I do want to reroll. We could take it. I don't want to take too many expensive cards, but we would have to find a mycologist to merge the Great Whites, so it would be an 8/4. Do we even want to do like any sort of merging? I don't think so. These are just not good sigils because it's flying, waterborne. I already have this stuff. We could make the black goat be waterborne, but then what's the point? We could make the flying kraken have waterborne, then it always goes under the water. That's something. I kind of like that. That way it always is able to kill enemies every turn. Birds or triple sacrifice. I think that's exactly what we want. Although getting rabbits is good, but this makes the kingfisher a triple sacrifice, and now we can add maybe a couple more to the deck instead of black goats. Field mice, raven egg. And dude, this deck is thin. Although if we get rid of the Kingfisher, then we don't get the value of triple sacrifices anymore. Oh, we can't even put anything else on the freaking Kraken. Yeah, okay, that was a mistake. Dude, I don't know. I don't know. Like, what? Make a great white fly? We could just make the Kingfisher be a good sacrifice without the necessity of a totem. That way it does damage, and then if we don't want it, we can get rid of it. But I don't want to do that because I want to be able to play my great whites. This is just, I don't want this. I don't want to be here anymore. We took the wrong cards. I made some mistakes. So do I make the great white fly, or do I make... I mean, I think what we have to do is this, unfortunately. Just make the... No, we want to make the... We want to make the Kingfisher the sacrifice. Because I don't want to get rid of my great whites, but this is not ideal. Mistakes were made. I know it's already a triple sacrifice, but if we replace the totem... We gotta be careful here, because this guy will hurt. Was it always flight blocking? I don't remember. So right now, we can just stall. Put some blockers down. Great White will kill this pack mule in a turn. So right now we're even, so we can end. Squirrel, Beehive, Wolf, Rattler. That's actually some pretty good stuff. Stuff that we need. We have 2 squirrels, a beehive, a rattler. How many bones do we have? Enough. So we'll draw. We will play a 1, 2, 3, 4. Play a squirrel. A rattler. A beehive. And we are in the lead, so we can just kind of stall a little bit. We're only gonna have 1 slot on the next phase, but I think that's still fine. Because he's gonna kill both of those slots, but hopefully he sends out the dog, and we can just use that to kill a gold nugget. Bee, Grizzly. Guess we can send out the Kraken. Not a lot of damage, but it might turn into a very sick tentacle, like hand card tentacle again, but I think it's probably a random one, if I had to guess. No, it's cards in hand. So it's already lethal, which is awesome. And it's doing 7? Okay, I'm happy. A very strange creature, but good so far. We have a very, steady deck right now. Amoeba, Larva, Pack Rat. Ooh, larva would be nice. Larva on a great white? I mean, we could put great white on a larva, and then it will always open as a 7/3 flying after 3 turns. But that's a little extensive of a delay. Hey, Place Bool, thank you very much for the resub. Caca. The North says, had to step away. What was the wall for this one? So I know when I can berate Abe for not picking those cards. Raven Egg in slot 2. Slot 1 was... it was none of these, but I forget what it was. Something Raven Egg. I'll look again. Amoeba for 2 bones is actually kind of okay. Because it's very easily playable. And maybe we can do something with that, like just put it on a great white or something and just have a great white also have question marks. Pack rat would be nice. But larva's solid with fledgling, you know? I think it's just a little bit too slow. I'm going amoeba. All right, where are we going next? We need another map. It is the wetlands. Field mice, raven egg. Card duplicator, we're gonna dupe the kingfisher. I think. Because it's a 3 blood sacrifice card so we can get great whites and grizzlies out. We're kind of building what I like to call a Snecko Eye deck. It's just an expensive deck. There's also a mycologist. We can get a super good great white. I mean, honestly, with the deck the way it is, a 2 cost is okay. Field mice! Dude, can we put field mice on anything? And before he F's up the blood sigil? I mean, it's still gonna be a bird, and the bird will still give me 3 blood, because that's what we have. But field mice, like in a great white, would be very hilarious. Put field mice on the wall. Why do you keep calling wall? Oh yeah, the wall. I mean, we'll think about it. So we need another kingfisher. I think that's a big play. Hopefully he makes it better, but I think in general he kind of makes it worse. He made it better. It's a 2/1. Awesome. We're gonna have to get some trapper cards, but we can get like a wolf pelt, maybe a rare pelt, try to add some mantis gods. Flying ant skink. Kingfisher, Kraken, Grizzly. So Kingfisher. It's Kingfisher, Grizzly, right? Yeah, we can make a great white, which I would also like to do. So we already win. I guess the Great Kraken wasn't that good there, but it's not like it's gonna kill the other ant. Yeah, this is what we want. I know it sucks adding the pelts, but we can buy a knife too. That's not bad. Okay, we have 11. I'm gonna add 1 wolf pelt. I wanna get an upgraded card. If we're gonna add 1 pelt, let's add 2. I know the knife would be nice, but let's not worry about it. Let's just make a great white. Yeah, or we could combine the rabbit pelts, which is honestly pretty fun, but I think I just want to make a great white. It's an 8/4. We've got a mighty thin deck that's kind of an expensive deck, but it works. We can go here and try to get another meld, although it's gonna meld the kingfishers. Unless we add another card, I might still risk it, because it would be very funny. Amoeba is infinitely tappable. That's handy. Kingfisher, sparrow, bat, they will jump in front of you. They all fly, and they're doing 4 damage. Little rough early, gotta admit. Because they fly, the pelt's not doing anything. This is one of those times where I think we actually want to use the bottle. We could also go left and get 3 items, which wouldn't be bad. It really does depend on whether or not we can get a duplicate at the next card choice. But it'll also be an upgraded card, which is nice. Just put you there. Amoeba will actually kill the bat. I can't play the amoeba because I don't have the bones for it. That's a good point. Well, we'll wait next turn and hopefully get a better card. I mean, we have a squirrel in a bottle, so I think we go for card. Field mice? 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. We're hitting for 1 damage. Currently dying. Field mice keeps us alive, so yeah, we'll go field mice. And I might actually go for the bottle. I might be dumb. Actually, no, I'm the smartest man alive. Who is this god amongst men? Hit for 2. Take 1, die. We're currently hitting for 4, which means you are dying to overkill damage as is. You son of... Okay, you know what? There you go. Thank you. Hey, Nambi, welcome. Yes, hydrate with some delicious coffee. Add an upgraded card. Hope it's a dupe. Well, hopefully we get an upgraded card, but we could probably go for like... sigils would be the easiest one. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll freaking do it. Bone, blood, and blood. It is a bit of a risk for the kingfishers, but I'm willing to run the risk just to see what we get. 2 kingfishers. Beehive, great white. I mean... Alrighty then. This is Moby Dick now. We have a 12/6 that also summons dams when we play it, and it's also played for free when a unit gets killed. So yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. There's more mycologists coming up, which is very funny, but we don't really want those, do we? Because now I don't really want to get rid of the kingfishers. I took a gamble previously. I guess I would be taking another gamble. What happens when I hit a beehive? I do not know. I'm okay playing a field mouse. I don't really want to play two of them, do I? What do we do here? I guess we wait, because if I wait, I can kill your units. But I think I'd prefer to do some damage first, so why don't we play one? Why don't we play a Kingfisher here? We can sack it next turn, because it's still gonna do the same amount of damage. Yeah, Squirrel turns into a 12-6. It's immune to adders as well. So actually, I think what we want to do... Oh, it flies, that's true. Taking 5 damage. If I play a Kingfisher, we live for a turn. If I play a Field Mouse here, I kill the Rattler and we take 2. Let's see if we get a better unit. We didn't, but it's not a bad unit to have. We'll play the Field Mouse. Will we? We could just block damage on this turn. And it'll be a bit of a wash, but next turn we can maybe try something a little bit different. I think I'd rather kill the Rattler though, like get ahead. Because this actually saves us more damage than we were doing with the Kingfisher by 1. But if we had waited a turn, we could have overkilled this thing, admittedly. We need a unit. There we go. That's what we're talking about. Argy matey. There she blows again. It's a dam that hides under the water and is played for free from my hand. Okay, the dam is not a very good card. But I'll take it, because we still get the Great White out of it. Okay, take a look at the deck. What do we have? Kingfisher, Kingfisher. You know, here's the crazy thing. We actually do not need both Kingfishers, because the Great White is free. Like, we could just use them to play the Grizzly. Everything else, you know, just kill a unit, you play a Great White, right? So it might be worth going left. What type of unit melding can we do? There's another question. We can Field Mouse the Amoeba for 2 bones. Or we could save the Field Mice and then try to take a... Raven Egg, Raven Egg. We could also try to get some more dupes. We could go left and we could get a free dupe here. I wouldn't mind, you know, melding the Kingfishers and then getting another dupe of anything that we have in the deck. Oh no, a second Grizzly. Oh no, a second Great White, right? Is the dam scalable? I mean, so the dam gets sigils, so the ideal is if the dam had like bees, and then the dam would give you bees, which would be very funny. Second rabbit pelt? I mean, that would still be, okay, it wouldn't be the best, but. We could go right, we could upgrade, add a card, get 3 items. Honestly, that's not bad. I mean, because our deck is actually really good. I think I'm gonna go for the items. I'll start here. If we get a good upgrade, I might go there. Raven, not a Raven Egg, but it is flying. Yeah, I don't think that's a very good get. I'm gonna get some items. It completely refills our backpack. Squirrel. Probably flight. Probably flight. You know what? We could put the Raven in here. If it becomes a 4/3, it's not bad. I'm less likely to remove it. 13 damage. Look, I don't think we need it to be 13 damage. The Grizzly being 6 is nice, but I'm just gonna put the Raven in and see what happens. Okay, that's fine. I wasn't really that excited to have the Raven to begin with, so it being out of the deck means, hey, more Great Whites. Yargy matey! We gotta be careful though, because this guy can easily kill us if all of our units are underwater and we summon the Great Whites, but we have a few flying, like the Grizzly. I guess we can also just use the fans. That's why we have them. Yo, sacrificing amoeba, I like it. So let me think. I mean, I think we're almost killing him. Kingfisher and field mice almost kill him right there. And then we can actually play the amoeba and do 5 damage. It's not enough, but it's close. So I think we'll just do this. We definitely have enough bones. Oh, right, so we don't have enough bones now. I played this incorrectly. You know, I'm just gonna pass turn. Now they eat it. Where was the appetite during the ringworm run? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Okay, you've blocked your Kingfisher. I will draw a card. That's a Great White. All right, that seems like a pretty good card to play right now, I think. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Although if we can save it for the next phase, that would be nice. So I'm thinking, let's. You think I could sack the Kingfisher on his side of the board? Probably not. Sack. If he doesn't say good fish when you play the Great White, I'm gonna be disappointed, says the Nor. We could play the Great White, but he's just gonna put something in front of it, which means we'll waste a turn hitting the bait bucket. I guess we could just use the flying. I'd rather not though. Which means I'd kind of rather stall on this fight if I could. Ah, screw it. Who you gonna grab, huh? Who you gonna grab? Gonk. Yeah, it's a boss fight. If we use an item, it's not bad. But hey, if we draw a Grizzly, we might not have to. Oh, you know what? We don't have to at all. I thought this would reset to 1. I have not been paying attention to the boss fights. We can take a hit from the bait bucket and be fine. Yeah. And let's just make sure that we have like enough damage. I'll play the Kingfisher here. End turn. He's, I don't think he's stealing a card, but if he steals one, it should be the Kingfisher, right? So we're only taking 3 damage on this turn. Go fish. And then we're gonna overkill you. Wolf pelt. Good, lovely. He's not stealing any more cards, why? Mine's bigger. There she blows! Now, don't give me rares. I just want more great whites, please. Urauli Pack Mule Mole Man. Or Pack Rat Mole Man. I think I like the Mole Man. Pack Rat on Field Mice is, you know, there's something to be said. If we get the option of merging, if we don't, it's probably going to be Amoeba. Mole Man's a good blocker. We don't have anything that actually does good blocking. I do like the sound effects in the game. The bones, the cards, the teeth. Well, not when they're getting pulled. We might be able to work an Urauli in the deck, but I think with 4 sacrifice required, I don't want it. Admittedly, I think a block would be a solid card to have. I'm taking the Mole Man. But this is a situation where having a non-rare option might be better, because then we can maybe take another Great White. Yes, I know. It's the Trapper. So we would like to have cheap units to get wolf pelts. We have 2 pelts. Let's exchange them. There's another pelter here with another card removal after it, but we might go the left path. I know this is an upgrade, but we get an upgrade. We get a wolf pelt card. It's only 1 upgrade instead of 2, but I guess it is worth getting them out of the deck. No Raven Egg. Mole Pronghorn. I like Pronghorn's bifurcation. That would be kind of cool. Rat King, we don't need. Bloodhound, I don't think we need. Coyote, I don't think we need. Don't need it, don't need it. Now we'll go Pronghorn. Wolf Pelts. Ant Queen. Great White with Morsel? Its stats are sacrificed to the card it was sacrificed for. So what if we take a Mantis and then sack it? What I actually like is I like Field Mice, because if we can merge them, it's a 4/2 with double strike. And we get 2 of them in our hand. I like this. Mud Turtle is not bad. Poison and also armored. I can only take 1, so it's not like we can take both. I don't think we need Mantis for 2 damage. Like, we have enough damage, in theory. I kind of like Field Mice here. Like, I really like Field Mice here. You can get a Mantis God in the future. I mean, I guess we do get a rare card from... what's his name? But yeah, I think Field Mice is nice. Especially with a merge later. Now, we could just go for another Great White and then sack it for stats. But we do have a Great White and a Grizzly, and currently a Pronghorn. I really like Field Mice. We don't need like a 16-8 on the shark. I think we're fine there. Oh, this is gonna be a pack rat. I am dumb. Well, it's not like we could have changed what we did on this floor, so this is unfortunate. We can go for card removal up ahead. You can sack the smaller Great White for the big Great White, except you can't, because the Great White is a triple sacrifice. We don't have the capability of doing that. You're gonna cuck me? Excuse me? We should probably take care of the Raven Egg first, if I had to guess. Alright, give me a second, Field Mouse, please. You did egg me. I don't like that. There's a porcupine behind. We're gonna hit you for 2. Porcupine's gonna come out, hit us. We're gonna hit you and die. So we do want to get the other field mouse out if we can. That'll let us do it. We don't have to do it now, but it would kill the raven egg before it attacks, which will be on its turn. So you're gonna do 1, you're gonna do 2. We're gonna take 3 damage. It's actually not that bad. I think we're okay passing. Flight would also kill you, but I don't think we need to. Actually, you know what? We're gonna die when the porcupine hits us. We're not gonna kill the porcupine in 2 turns. Let me use my squirrel then. Because it does just end the fight. I'm okay with that. So, left is a camp, right is a merge or card removal. Putting pack rat in something would be nice. You know, what about a pronghorn into field mouse and then merging them later? Dude, I'm doing it. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna buy your knife. I don't want cards at this point. I just want the knife. Yes, leave. Thank you. I guess having 1 pelt's not bad for the fact that maybe we'll actually take advantage of it on the boss fight. Not the best, but not the worst. I mean, we could get some pretty sick mice. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it. No mycologists in our future, though. Dong. Dong. Still need to find that raven egg, too. Mole man, kingfisher, pack rat. Well, I think we can play a mole man probably. It'll live for a few turns. Could also just play the kingfisher. Mole man will block 1 damage. I think I'd rather do 2. Now maybe we'll play the mole man. It'll block like 4 damage. Or we could draw a great white. Right now we're only taking 4. Actually, we're only taking 2. This thing is gonna level up soon. Got the Kraken. Kraken's a pretty good card to get out next turn. Because it'll kill one of these elks. It'll die in the process, but it'll kill one of the elks. I guess theoretically, though, the, Oh, that's more damage than I thought. I guess theoretically, the mole man will block 3 attacks. But this is just gonna be an even Steven payout here. The grizzly, on the other hand, buys us a little bit of momentum. We don't kill the enemy units, but we do 4. We're gonna take more though. So I think we're gonna have to stabby stabby. And then pelt here, and then grizzly. Really doesn't matter where you play the grizzly, we'll just play the grizzly there. Still scary, but there's a lot of elks in the way. I mean, even if we draw a whale, we can't play it. But we're only taking 6 damage. So we are going to die. Yeah, I think nothing that we draw can actually keep us alive. So we are gonna lose a life here. Actually, a squirrel. A squirrel keeps us alive, but for what purpose? Because we're just gonna take more damage next turn. No, we can play a kraken. It'll kill a unit. What unit do we want to kill? We could play a mole man. Actually, the mole man's not bad. It'll take all of the damage. Okay, and then we can sack the mole man next turn, theoretically. Let's give this a shot. I mean, there's nothing else to do. Mole man buys us some time. And actually, if we can do 2 damage, which we can't, we win. I can't believe that we actually went from, I think we're dying to, no, we're fine. But there we go. Exact lethal, but that's enough. We got scissors out of the pack rat too, which is awesome. I know I was talking down on you, pack rat, but I mean, you're not good. But you gave me some scissors, I like that. We have too many expensive cards. River Otter is not good. +1 damage. Well, we could buff that River Otter. We could buff the Field Mice. This one attacks 1 space, this one attacks 2 spaces. We could also try to get rid of a River Otter, but honestly, it just existing is fine. Mole Man could do some damage, but he's not here to do damage, so I don't care for him. I think we'll go for the Field Mice, because they're gonna be a nice damage dealing card. And especially if we find a mycologist in the future. Ooh, there's this, we're gonna dupe the whale! Yes! We could dupe the kingfisher, but I think we want to dupe the whale, right? Like, let's be honest, 2 whales. We did get a Field Mice. That's a solid card. That's a solid card. I know, that looks weird. Oh, you're only doing 2 damage. Well, it keeps it alive for an extra turn. Or hear me out, 30 damage Great White. We don't need that much damage on a Great White Shark. We are going to kill you. I thought this was the bifurcated center. It's not, it's the bifurcated sides. That was a mistake. Well, now what the hell do we do? We should have used the flying card last turn, damn it. Because now I can't kill anything, because they all have 1 HP, because I screwed up. So we're taking 4 damage. It is enough to kill us. I will think... Oh, I can't do that. Draw a card. Actually, Kingfisher is not bad. Because it will do 2 damage to face, and if I kill the Raven on the left, we're not taking any damage. Actually, just doing 2 damage to face is fine. Because you're not going to do anything because I misplayed you. So we're only taking 2 damage, but next turn we're going to take an extra 1. We'd have to draw one of our kill cards. I think I'm just going to do this. Just to buy us a little time. Kind of like for this reason, basically. We need a little bit more time. Pack rat. 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're already dying. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna lose our life. That's fine. I mean, I deserve it. I deserve it because we misplayed. For some reason, I thought the second pack rat was the, it would hit in front twice. It didn't, it bifurcated. So the first attack was wasted on that turn. My bad. Pronghorn, Wild Bull, Raven. I mean, they're all 2-cost cards. We'll go for the Raven, because we still have flying units are triple sacrifices, so we might as well take it, right? Could have played the pack rat. Yeah. Yeah, mistakes. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. It's fine. I need another Great White, please. Thank you. Maybe get rid of the dam. Replace the dam builder with something else. Do you like it? Oh, I love it, thank you. What the hell? What the heck? It's just a quick little bifurcated Great White that we can also get played for free. All right, that's solid. I am gonna merge the field mice though. I know, 30 damage Great White. This is the better play, let's be honest. I mean, it's a 20 damage field mice. They all get stronger after a turn. That's very dangerous. Yeah, I don't know how it works. We'll figure it out. Oh, there it is, I have it in hand. I can't play it, unfortunately, which is super saddening. But what I can do is kill one of the strange frogs immediately. Keep the Great Kraken around for the next turn as well. That's actually not a bad play. If only I had smoke, we could make this work on this turn. Now, all of his units are gonna get stronger. I don't know what that means. He might just kill us. Like, I legitimately don't know what that's gonna do to the strange frogs. It almost killed us. We need to kill, which means that we have to play the field mouse. Let's see what happens. I got another one. So it went left, middle, right. So it attacks. Okay, I understand. This means it will hit the middle twice. This removes one of the middle attacks and adds a left and right. So it went left, right, center. Or sorry, it went left, center, right. That was really good. Now he is gonna die immediately, but honestly, you know, he did his job. They're blocked out, so we have time. We have time. What? Oh, cause he can kill the leaping traps. He's gonna live. He's gonna live. Ghetto Mantis God. I mean, this is better than Mantis Gods that we've had in the past. So he can do 15 damage, and the leaping trap kills whatever's in front of it. The field mouse will never die as long as he's hitting on the diagonal. Yo, give me a pass turn. Actually. Yeah, we're fine. 20 damage turn. I mean, we have a 30 damage turn this turn. because they're gonna move, right? They might not move actually. I don't know. It was we never ended our turn. I hope you brought pelts. I can't even take any of your cards, my dude. I can take one. I mean, you're dead. Like, you are dead. I'm hitting you for 10. I'm hitting you here and here. Kind of like the idea of a wolf. Do you think we can play it? I can't afford it. Do we have bones? Wish I could see how many bones I have. I see the great whites. It's gonna take a card that makes it easier for me to kill you. I do have a lot of bones. Oh, I do have a grizzly too. You know, I'm just gonna hit the button to end turn and kill you. This is why I wanted field mice, by the way. We need more good units because our deck is thick, because you can't say no to cards in this game. You gotta take cards when they show up. I wish there was a pass. Urayuli question mark? No, you're gonna screw me up. I'll take, you know, an amalgam might be nice as a sacrifice. A little expensive. We need cheaper cards. Okay, give me an amoeba then. Let me think. Okay, totems are fine. We have one pelt. We have items. We have 2 fans. Sacrifice. My sacrifice. We could put the pack rat in like an amoeba, or maybe even the mole man, because we're probably gonna play the mole man. Yeah, I think ultimately this is removal. Let's do it. Amoeba, raven, river otter, pack rat, mole man, and amoeba. Yeah, let's do pack rat into... Could also do it into a amoeba. Amoeba, wait, amoeba, wait. All right, and then take a quick look. 2 field mice, a grizzly, or 1 field mice, 2 great whites, and a grizzly. We just need to draw 1, and we'll be fine. Now, what do you have? Do we have totems on? Yes, we do. Was it bugs? I guess he does play amalgams and mantises, so that makes sense. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I can play... It's sad, because the whale is such a good card, but we just don't need it anymore. By the way, there's a mantis god that's gonna grow stronger. Like, it's sad, really, that we don't get to play around with that card anymore. Funnily enough, you are going to live for 1 turn, and you're gonna do 1 damage to my field mice. Oh, no, you're not! Screw your mantis god. Who's your god now? I think we'll just end turn. You should get an amalgam head and have it work for the death cards in P2 as well. Well, I mean, I think it would be too much if it buffed the mole man. I think that's probably why it's the insects only. It is a little weird that it does nothing for turn 2. It would be cool if it would just replace it with a human head, like an actual human skull. And then it would work. Aren't there supposed to be trees in phase 2? dude. Just 30 damage. I mean, we can almost kill the moon in one hit. This has been a fun run. We've had just such good luck in getting sick units. I've been so happy. Hey, Amoeba. He just reaches over, grabs a skull on the table next to him, and smashes it onto the totem. I was thinking he would use the skull that has the candles in it, but it would be easier, I guess, if it was just a different skull. Dude, most damage, 30. New record, I believe. That was an awesome run. Some nights I mod, some nights I dig. I dig deeper into the log file and find things I sometimes wish I hadn't. This isn't just some disc Kaminsky used to vent his workplace frustrations. This is like some real stuff. Every once in a while, I get some context from the woodcarver, and it's chilling. This could all be bunk. Or there could be a doomsday machine under Berlin armed by a code hidden on a pack of cards. In other news, I just finished implementing the boss totems challenge. Excuse me? Is that the big secret of the game? There's a bomb under Berlin. Raccoon. While Raccoon is on the board, opposing creatures also provide bones when perishing. Anywhere on the board, That's the ARG. That's funny. Lammergeier. He's either 112 in attack or a half attack. The power is equal to half of the bones of the owner. Also, will strike an opponent directly because it's flying. So it's a X4 for 3 blood. I don't know how I feel about that. It doesn't seem great, but there are some cool bone generation plays you can have. At 4 health, it might live through an attack, but as a flying creature, a lot of the flying creatures, I like to just either use them for lethal, which I guess this could do, or use it as a cheap card that can do some face damage and then block. Starter deck unlocked, Bone deck. Raccoon, Wolf Pup, Coyotes. So there's your bone play. Sick. What a fun run, and that was the Great White run. Although at the end, we didn't actually have the Great White being played. We had 2 of them in the deck. And for the final 2 boss fights, we only drew the pack rats. I'm so upset. But also, thank God we upgraded the pack rat. That's why you just need cards, as many in your deck that can give you turn 1 lethal as possible. Because they're good and strong, and you draw them, and then you kill the enemies. Fun run, and for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Inscryption.